Hello, welcome back to Slice and Dice. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. On a 3 streak, I've been trying curses and party comps that I don't normally play. We should suffer. One time on YouTube, we should suffer. Because I know that Mountain has shooters. I know people love this party. Or maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've seen a few people say they think this party is very strong. I think Mountain is the worst. But, you know, I don't. It's not like a we'll see. Not every, but most of the runs that I've lost lately have been playing this party or defensive. But the defensive loss wasn't really its fault. I clicked on shield response because I never had. I went, oh, maybe it's not so bad. I was right. It was worse. It was worse than I thought. So we'll play Mountain today, and we have an okay starter, so it's not so bad. And we'll just play 3 curses. It is XYZ over Skulk here. I think Skulk is actually pretty bad if you're going to be regularly getting to turn 3. Giving all enemies a +1 for your tier 1 is not a good curse. And with Mountain, we are going to be regularly getting to turn 3. I can just tell you that now. I guess I should cut this archer down. Like, it's a known fact. This party is slow and inconsistent. That is the name of the game here today. And I will do my best regardless. The main problem, though, is the starting team that you get. I think it's one of the biggest weaknesses. And then the secondary weakness is if you fight Hexia and she makes 2 demons, your run becomes bad. We can play Seer over Initiate. It's a nice start. And Seer with -2 max mana is actually not too bad. This team really doesn't like left sticky at the start, but I think -2 max mana Seer is pretty fine, and we can just play around it later. I don't think it's that big of a deal as far as curses go. So I'm down. And now Reflection can Thrike. I believe. Oh. He did it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually didn't believe. I guess I'm not gonna lie to you, but I did lie to you when I said I believe. I think I had lethal there. That's whatever. Now I definitely have it. Was ally with a generated hero? Yeah, sure. Oh god. Oh no. I'll take Big Heart. Someone commented this recently, and they're probably correct. What's this? Oh. I guess I can play this at Exert. It's not so bad on Reflection now. Big Heart with Reflection makes him do 7s. It doesn't do anything here. And I actually want to keep the Smith, but we'll see. Anyway, this fight isn't so bad, but this is the actual trouble with playing this party comp, is that sometimes if you walk in here to this fight, I mean, what do you do? And the answer is, well, not much. Can you do that? No. Does the pain happen if I stun him? No. But interestingly, fanatics take pain if they get stunned. Do they? No, they don't. They take pain if their target dies. Okay, next turn will be better. But yeah, I don't actually think this party comp is bad because of this fight. This is just kind of annoying, more than it is an actual trouble. And we'll be fine. I don't even need to do that. Cleric is good over Bard here. This is like, oh man, it's crazy that they can offer you this as a pair of curses. Worst archery training. We can play archery training. It's really bad, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, and I should put on Big Heart here so that I have a way to hit a 7 sometimes. It's never like a big deal, but it's good to get in the habit. So I think the Exert is just gonna be annoying, but I can Thrike around it primarily will be the sentiment. And we have Seer into Bramble, so it's fine. I don't know, I've had a lot of this lately where I think to myself, oh, this early game is going fine. Maybe I've been wrong all this time. And then the other half of the, like the other shoe drops, the other half of the run happens, and I go, oh my god. Why did I do this? Peaked cap is pretty good, I think. I'm actually gonna do this to Cultist to give him 2 threes for the Thrikes. It's pretty solid. No joke. Multiple Thrikes, and hey, look at that. That paid out immediately. What do you know? I'm still gonna roll for the 3 for Thrike. Okay. It's all good. I can just give it up. Man, these tier 1s that I got, though, have been kind of grim. I don't like this. The fucking... I think we got one of the worst sets of 4 that I've had to play with so far. I don't think it's gonna be the end of the world, but it's pretty bad. Like, XYZ is pretty bad. This is lethal. Oh, it was lethal before. I didn't realize I put him before already. Reroll Seer? Nah. Evoker? I could play Armorer, but Armorer is pretty bad with this team. So Evoker's fine. I have enough mana gain for him. Just looking. Sure. But yeah, if we look at our curses here, XYZ is pretty bad. 2S max mana is free, but this Weariness and Archery Training, gross. Although sometimes Archery Training is going to do nothing. So I shouldn't complain too much. The Exert curse, though, is really dire. Yeah, and we're gonna have a whole lot of this throughout the run. There's gonna be a lot of XXX because I'm playing Seer, Evoker, Cleric. It's a lot of X's. And there's not a lot I can do about it. And by not a lot, I mean there is nothing I can do about this. Like this set of rolls that we just watched, I can't change. There's no counterplay. Sometimes we're just gonna have it go like that, and that's fine. Oh, you know what? I should have saved Light, because Burst Light makes the Militia flee. That's a lesson learned for the future. I don't know. I guess, in theory, the fights go longer, and if the fights go longer, eventually my team has to roll mana. See? Just as I said. We got 1 mana. Or what he said. One mana side, I should say. We connected with. And you know what? That's good enough for me. That's actually not good enough for me. I am only barely containing my rage. But like maybe we just went through a string of bad luck, but that looked unbelievable. Let me tell you. I go Pocket Phylactery here. It's good for Seer. I have a feeling we're gonna be here a while. Hey Slate, what'd the reflection do? Like, for what? I roll for mana. I don't even want to stop the block. I see what he did. Never mind. You were right, buddy. Triple pain? I'm sorry I doubted you. You were right. Disassemble his atoms for me. Annihilate him. Break him down to his base components. I will never lock this one on Evoker. I'd rather roll an X. And I mean that. I'm not doing the math. I think next turn is lethal. I mean, it's definitely lethal now. Yeah, it's good. Pilgrim Presence. Yeesh. So if you click on Presence here, by the way, and then we walk into a fight with a Thorn, we can't win. Just so we're clear here. I guess we have 1 single-use poison, but like, if I take Presence and then we walk into Wendigo, I don't think we can kill the Thorns. So, that's important to keep in mind, I think. I should play this. It's very, very important to remember that right now, if there's just a random Thorns in a fight, I lose the run. You gotta remember that. It's probably worth burst, stunning. No, it isn't. You have to let him die. You gotta play to your win condition here, and my win condition is not keeping this moron alive. My win condition is, searing. Over and over again. Until the end of time. I don't know, man. Like, this isn't a good indicator of why I dislike this party. Because this is like... This is just, wow. Had to click on Seer Evoker. Man, I'm sure rolling a lot of X's. Yeah, sure am. Sheesh. Crazy how that happens. Although I will say, I don't think Evoker's hit his 3 mana a single time, has he? Just of note. Worth mentioning at some point. You know, the Gambler has to hit. He told me eventually he will connect, but Evoker, he's looking a little worse than Seer, who has hit his growth 3 times now, which is a bad sign for Team Evoker. He's kind of getting carried. Do I have anything for this? I have Peaked Cap. I think no, it's archery training. Inner Strength. It's nice because it cancels out this weariness and it cancels out the pocket phylactery pain. I'm done. Just turns them back to normal. I don't care about it on reflection, but it'll be better later. I think for now we take off the pain. Okay. Quartz with the XYZ curse, very scary. Need to hit them for 8 now instead of... what is it normally? It's 5? It's a big jump. Evoker. He hit it too, you know what? I can't complain. He hit his too. Mission accomplished. I'll take it. And yeah, if it does feel like I'm not doing much, but the curses I took are designed to make it so that the enemies aren't that powerful, which lets us just kind of sit here and roll for as long as it takes. I mean, we're not dying to a fanatic, which is a good sign. What did I just strike off of? I striked off of this. We can go strike. Look at that. Could even burst this guy if I cared, but I don't. I guess I may as well, which means I should actually kill the top quartz, because he's the one that's doing damage that we care about. And then the rest, because you're gonna be over by 1 mana, so you can, so like we're on 2, so there's no foretell, but I'll lose a mana, so we may as well burst that guy down. That's the theory there. Oh, I heard my alarm going off. 1 sec. There we go. Good. Time to wake up. Evoker has hit his 3 mana, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, never before seen gameplay. He hit his 3 mana on a turn where I had already won the fight. It's fake, you know? He's pretending like he's being useful. He's not. Don't fall for it. Well, again, I just have to point out, if I pick Statue and I walk into Wendigo, I think I lose the game. Because we can't heal and we can't gain max HP. 20, 33, 43, 49... I could take a little bit of damage. I think it has to be Coffin, though. And we get a yellow! Oh my god, Mountain is saved. Holy! My team comp, it's saved. No shit, though. I think blue, blue, gray, gray, yellow would be a perfectly fine comp. The fact that it's blue, blue, gray, gray, green leads to so many situations where you can just get soft locked, I feel. Guys. Well, I suppose I get what I deserve. Nah, just kill him. I don't care. The only thing to do is roll mana. And if I don't roll mana, there is no reason to be. So I'm not gonna stop until I roll mana on those turns. Who are you hitting? Pilgrim? Yeah, I don't care. Drop is for... Oh, you're 7, so I can burst here. Uh-huh. Hey, maybe I just die. That'd be kind of nice. I only got one foretell in. Ah, shit. Alright. Okay, what do we have? We have 13 mana. That's 12. Yeah, if I play this way, I am definitely dead. But if I drop, I'm also definitely dead. So it's kind of a catch-22, isn't it? It could be like drop, burst, 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 burst? Do these three win this fight? Without a foretell, I'd actually argue probably not. Okay, so Pilgrim dies to that bones. You're dead to Militia. You're dead to the bottom bones. You're dead to everything. Burst, burst. Drop, drop, drop. Is that ever right? Seer is worthless. He's out of things to do. So of the options, I would rather save Cleric. And what if I can't? Okay, I mean, it's just gonna be burst, burst, drop. It could be foretell, foretell from this spot. What does that give me? It gives me 8 mana, which is enough for drop, drop, burst. But if I go drop, drop now, I save Seer. And if I go burst, burst, I save Cleric. And I can just put 1 into one of these guys. I think it's like this. Actually, it's probably like this. Okay, whatever. If I die, it's fine because I don't have to play this shit anymore. Uh-huh. 2 mana. I can stun the bones. Maybe Cleric rolls aside here? Oh well. I can stun this bones, but I'm out. So I have to burst this guy? I should not have locked the stun. Okay. Pick one character to save the life of. Who do you pick? I can go here and save Evoker, but Evoker cannot win from this spot. I can go here and save Cleric. Cleric also, like, actually just cannot roll enough damage to win. So I'm dead, for sure. Cleric kind of choked. What can you say? Yeah, I mean, I don't think I need much more proof. I don't need to play this party anymore, basically. I'm sure that you should not play Mountain. I've lost so many runs in the mid game to just this shit because where is it? Let me go to the ledger here. Heroes. Here's your gray lineup. None of these characters offered... The best you're getting out of this is Knight for 3 damage. And here's your blue lineup. I would say you have like 2 chances at characters that have real damage output and 6 chances at characters that just do absolutely nothing. And then Green's Lamau. Greens fill this weird, like, flexibility role where they do a bunch of different things, but the things greens don't do is damage. Like, no green offers consistent good damage output. So, I'm sure now, like, I'm 100% sure that you should not play that team. Now, I'm gonna just, you know, because it's 20 minutes into the video, I lost a run. I tried to do the different, unique, fun thing. I'm good now. We can just go speed run through one real quick. It won't take long. I can finish a force run in like... my record right now is like 20 minutes for a hard force run. That's my PB. But we'll see. Sometimes I lose because I go too fast. And I'm not going to go too fast here. Like, I'm still going to think. But we have a nice easy setup that I've played. I'm not going to harp on forever about Mountain. I just needed to play it again. Because soon, when I have all of my thoughts organized, I'm going to make a tier list. Or not a tier list. I'm going to make like a video. Probably not in the tier list formation because I'm sick of doing tier lists. But like, I'm going to do a video about the party comps. And I know that I need to know, basically. That's what it comes down to. I need to be able to talk with authority, which means I need to go lose a few runs with the party comps that I'm going to call terrible, because I know that, not you specifically listening to this, but some of the YouTube comments inevitably will contest me. It's just part of the game. It's part of streaming at this point. Some YouTube comments contest you on anything. The Clumsy Defenders, dude, on that first tier list, I had no clue Clumsy had so many shooters. So many people were coming to the defense of their favorite character, Clumsy. So, I didn't know. And I mean, someone even came to the defense of fucking Prodigy, man. Like I'm saying, there's inevitably someone out there has the opinion that the character or the thing that I think is bad is good. And it's a video game, and you should play however makes you have the most fun. But, from my perspective, trying to win the game, I do not want that shit. So, that's my piece. It makes like, lately I've been just clicking on a bunch of random shit that I think is bad. And then, it's silly, because I click things and I go, I know this is bad. And then I lose, and I go, man, I lost? That's upsetting. Like, yeah, man. I clicked shield response. I've spent, like, a year and a half playing this game, saying this has to be the worst curse I've ever seen. And then I clicked it and lost, and went, wow, that was bad. Fucking incredible. Go Flickering Blade here. We're getting to the point where I get to make actual decisions in this run. The early game of Force is, like, fast, you know? There's not a whole lot to do, so I was just yapping there for a bit. But we're getting to the point where I actually have to do something now. And that something is hit the enemies. I am still on Rogue's side. I think this character is pretty good. The flexibility between cantrip damage and poison means that Rogue kind of just works in either fight. Like, you can do well in big fights and small fights. I'll take Armor, actually. I was about to random there, but Armor lets me Smith Rogue, which saves him from my ire. Soldier is getting fucking smoked here. It's okay, he'll be fine. Short Sword Poem. I can go Short Sword. You know, if I'm trying to run fast, hold on, let me go turn on Auto Flee. I know, it's crazy, because I never play with Auto Flee, but if I'm trying to go super fast, I've been trying to, like, break the record. I'm trying to finish a sub 20, and it's not like a world record or anything. The speedrunning of this game is different, right? It's not what I'm doing here. Speedrunning this game is playing normal, and it's like a 7 or 8 minute record right now. Oh, I'm not gonna have fun in this fight with Rogue. That's okay. Oh, he flees. Cool. I go Sinew here. Although I kind of want to hold out. Let me take a... Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I go Sinew here. Follow your heart. Because he holds these items super well. Although I kind of want to put this somewhere else so that I can chain off of Sinew, which is stupid. But it's not crazy because it can happen. But I think Sinew is fine right now. Maybe a Smith out of my guy Armor. This is a fight where it's actually incentivized to lock defense. I actually locked the worst side for Soldier there, the 2 damage. When you're going fast, you kind of make weird choices, I think, like that. But regardless. You die for that? Oh, because he's dying by HP. Yeah. So I want to lock none of this, just the armor is 4. 3 damage is not it. I'm looking for shields out of Soldier. Alright, whatever. Sinew? That one's on you, buddy. I think Hissing Ring is good. I think Glowing Egg is also not very good. Important note. Actually, this goes here. I think Glowing Egg is pretty shitty, basically. It's, I don't dislike growth mechanically. I think it is fun, and some party comps I think actually use it really well. Like, growth on some of the garbage comps isn't bad. And by garbage, I mean slow. Shit like defensive and mountain, I think, use growth fine. But this team comp, you're winning in, like, I mean, we are winning in 1 fight, or 1 round, I should say. But I'm about to get skulked on by these graves, which is real scary. It's a cantrip angle. Okay, we can kill 1 grave here, which is probably fine. It's not even that scary, actually. I think I'm gonna disrespect a little bit here. This is disrespectful, to let them summon 6 bones, but I think our damage output is good enough to just clean them up here. And bones aren't even that scary, with no buffs to them. We go 3. I'm rolling for cantrips here. 2 is whatever. This isn't good. Okay. 1, 3 is good enough, because now it goes here. Here first. That's 1 grave down. Soldier kind of choked it here. That's okay. If I double exert, I think I can kind of die, so we should probably hold off. Set myself up for a little bit of disaster here to these graves by disrespecting them. But it was mostly just kill it. I was more respecting the Slimer more than I was disrespecting these graves. This is not a lock. Poison is good. 2 is also good here, because I can go kill. Kill to save Rogue. Let Armorer go, save Knight, probably. I'm dead. For sure. Alright. I said I was just gonna speedrun this, but now I'm in a lot of trouble. Who's killing Armorer? The top 2. Ooh, unlucky. This has to be the play. And, I mean, having Sinew exert here is the trouble, because now I'm going to start taking entire deaths to these guys. I expected a little more, I think, is the trouble here. We need to... I expected more out of my cantrips for this fight, and so now I'm kind of suffering for it. Okay, give me a sec. It goes 4 here, 3 here, 2 here, 3 here. Okay, and now I'm stabilized. We only lose 2 characters too. Just a little scary. I was expecting that I'd be able to chain kill the bones much better with a few cantrips from Rogue. I basically overestimated. Crystallize is usually very good. I think I take it here, because now I just go Crystallize on this guy, and he gets the Rusty Plate value very nicely. Oh, you know what? I should actually give up on the Rogue's cantrips here. Because Crystallize, of course, means he can't exert himself also. Knight is taking 1 militia hit, so I can clear 1 militia out here. Okay, I'm a little rattled after almost eating shit there, so I'm taking it slow now. But I think we're good. it was a little scary, but I think we're clear. So I'm just gonna... Ooh, right, sorry. He's dead. Back to how things were. Ludus Paladin. I think Ludus isn't terrible as your first pick because I can pick some shit to support Ludus. But I think Armor is my worst guy, and I think Paladin is pretty good. So, it is all fine with me. Good turn one. I actually want to go roll Knight for... I'm not sure that's correct, actually. For one more damage I'm exerting him? That's probably wrong. I should not disrespect so much, too. I should kill 2 bones. Actually... Yeah. I should kill this bones and this one. Nah. This is my play. Because I'm dodging the bottom bones, so I don't really want to respect him very much. Pretty much. And then I should have Rotten Dead to rights here. Oh, don't fall for this, by the way. This is a bug in the game. It auto tries to lock exerts, but he's not exerted. So it's trying to lock even though he doesn't need to. Don't fall for it. They're trying to trick you. You just have to undo because you can still roll. It's just because the game says, oh, you're exerted. There's nothing for you to do with this X. But, you know, there is because it's stasis. This is Tooth Necklace for sure. Cruel Soldier sounds pretty solid. I mean, Crystallized Sinew has really turned this run into a stomp, I have to say. He's quite good when he hits. Soldier isn't worth rolling 2 on. Yeah, because now he just crushes 2 gnolls. Just like that. Or I guess he crushes 1 gnoll and the other one gets crushed by the other guy. Paladin, to be fair. Paladin's here too. Hey, I mean, that one's fair. I can't argue. Sinew, you're right. Captain Prince. It's fine. I think Captain is pretty good. Although he's not great in Force. He's fine. He pairs well with Sinew for Chain. Mostly, the problem with Captain is that I don't want to regulate. I want to kill the enemies fast, and regulate's a defensive play. But I can cast it a lot, which is good. Like, it's good to get me out of the first turn, basically. Form up. And then 5 for Captain. Because once we get past Skull, I mean, we are just stomping. And it's really good for Troll King. So, I don't hate it here. It's just kind of weird. And it can play off of form, which is nice. Or play off of the heavy, I mean, which is nice. This goes here, we can form. Oh, and it plays well with Knight, actually. Come to think of it. Cruel Chain. Is this lethal? There is. Wooden Bracelet, Ogre Blood. No one here uses Wooden Bracelet. I'm kind of surprised that's still a 7, because it's such a good item, and I never can click it. Like, I don't know when the last time I've clicked on Wooden Bracelet is. It's so hard to play. That's a formation guaranteed. That's tough for you, Rogue. Not much to be done. It's ghosts. They eliminated. Sinew has no way to do anything. No one can hit the damage I need. I should have blocked for Knight there. I often make that mistake. Wow. Look at the chains. Alpha's the highest HP. I can do like 1, 2, and then here and here for the ogre, but I missed the ghost then. So basically I shouldn't lock, I should roll for an exert here, I think. And if Knight dies, it doesn't matter too much. Also, I don't have to worry about it all that much. Although we are going into fight 16, so maybe I'm a little upset. But that's on me. It's a cascading mistake. Oops. Clicked off on accident. You misstep, you let one guy die. The other guy dies as a result. Or, I mean, Ninja was always dying. I should have shielded to save... Oh, fuck. I fell for it. It's okay. I should have shielded to help Knight. Let's save HP there, though, is what I'm saying. Veteran is not much better than Sinew, which is very sad to say for him. Fencer is also not very good here, though. I think Fencer I don't respect pretty much at all. But I think today is Fencer's day, because I'm not playing Veteran and I don't want the random. Yeah, we could go... No, that's not that good. Well, actually, the Cruel Focus can hit quite a bit. Alright, let's run it. 2 poison. Do I need... It's like formation... If I can cast 2 formations... I think I'm rolling for something better here. Give me a 4 here, Sinew. Nice. So we can form... Oh, but it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's like form isn't right. I guess I could just kill one. Form up, and then the other one lives at 1. Put single use on Knight. Sinew's off next turn, but I don't care. Maybe, you know what? I bet I could have used this 4 for something else. Oh, right, he can't be inflicted death. How could I forget? He just goes, nah. Paladin rolls for cleanse. Captain keeps this. Do I even have a 1? I have a 1. Okay. Roll for cleanse. Yeah, we got it. I think you cleanse Captain here. I like him a little more. Sure. Doesn't matter if Paladin takes this turn off, basically. 3/3. With the Cruel, I actually think Basalt is just dead. Yeah, that does 12. Pretty good. Serration Fencer is an all-timer. I also think Qatar might not be the worst, but you're tripling up to 6, which is just worse than what Serration does for you here. So I guess that's okay. Banshee. Hilarious. You can dodge the Fanatic here. It's fine just to chill on the first turn. We could form up here even. Although, does she scream for that? She does. Doesn't like it when we form. Sorry, you should shield Knight. I don't know why I don't want to shield Knight. Mentally, I'm just shielding everyone else. I'm like, don't save him. Save him. Help my man, he's dying. He contracted Ligma. Get him out of there. I guess you lock the steal because you can never do anything meaningful otherwise. And then 4+ this kills here. Wanderer, Keeper. Keeper is okay. I think Wanderer is not that good comparatively to Sinew. I'm down to hold out because Keeper Paladin is super, super strong. If I hit someone with steel. If I don't, it's just gonna be alright. But we still win through Fencer, I think. So it's not that big of a deal. I'm letting 4 bones spawn, but we actually kind of shit on bones because of formation, so I'm okay to let it go. I'm not afraid. Man, that triple grave fight though with formation is like, or with Skulk is pretty horrific. I gotta say. Just thinking about it. That was a nice turn. Timestone, Dumbbell. Dumbbell Paladin is decent. Timestone... It's okay. I'll go Dumbbell Paladin. I think it's fine. Too bad there's no +1 for these, but... You know, he hits 8 now and he has an 8 cleanse. It's not a big loss. These guys didn't overlap. What a shame. Alright, sinew. 2, 10. I mean, I almost just killed that Hydra straight up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks bad. 1, 2. It's gotta be roll these for multi-damage target or multi-target damage. Okay, I mean, Fencer choked though. At least only Sinew dies for it, but Fencer choked there. Any damage out of Fencer and we were fine. That's okay. Jeez. Hexia. Hey, these are the two guys I wanted to see. Brawler, Bash. I think it's Brawler of the options. Because Bash can't hold... I mean, Bash wants stasis really bad, and you can't put stasis on him, so... Brawler it is. And... I suppose we're fine. Oh, Copycat should go off of Keeper for the steal. But yeah, this looks fine to me. Let's go. I have 3 damage self-shield lets me cast Formation a second time very easily. This is unfortunate, but it's not so bad. It's just a shame. Oh. I just would really... I guess actually Formation here is good enough, isn't it? You go like this. Oh, but it's gonna use my Rampage. This is the biggest problem with Formation. It just wastes shit. Like, I should be able to Formation and then just wipe out all these imps with Rampage, but it doesn't work like that. Which is frustrating. I guess I roll these. Okay. I don't think Captain Keeper lose this. I would be very surprised. I'm getting less surprised by the second, but it's like 1 Formation cast and I win, but Captain is the one who has to roll for it. Huh. He has to roll damage because Keeper cannot. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, I suppose. It's... Oh, right. Imps can't make bones anymore. I forgot. I always win this. I guess you could just go, you could go poison. But I've actually forgotten completely that imps don't make bones. Completely left my mind. That's fine. It looked close, but I don't really think it was that close. You can play that slow and probably have a much more dominant output, but yeah. All good. The moral of this video is that if you like winning, you should not click on Mountain, because that party sucks a lot. It's just... I can't defeat the people who are gonna say, oh, well, I had this run. I mean, last time I talked about this on stream, actually, someone did say to me, I just think that you overrate the trouble of demons, and like, I don't know, man. There's no rebuttal to that, because if your experience is just, I don't fight many demons when I play that party, it's true. It can happen to you. But, I don't even think the demons are the worst of it. They're just the most obvious and annoying piece. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.